These were all generated in seconds. No local GPU, no setup, just a prompt. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to get results like this using the Z-Image Turbo model inside ComfyUI's new ComfyHub. The model we're using is Z-Image Turbo. It's one of the fastest text-to-image models available right now inside ComfyUI. It's optimized for speed and fidelity, meaning you need fewer steps compared to something like SDXL, and it's a partner node model, so it runs through Comfy Cloud. You don't need to download anything locally. Head to comfy.org/workflows. This is ComfyHub, the new community workflow library. Search for 1.1 starter or filter by text to image. It's the official beginner template. You can run it right here in the browser or open it in your own ComfyUI instance. Let's switch to the node graph and walk through what's actually happening. There are really only 3 nodes doing any work here. First is the Markdown Note node, just documentation. Tells you what the workflow does. Ignore it or read it, up to you. The main node is the Z-Image Turbo partner node. This is the core. It takes your text prompt and calls the Z-Image Turbo model via the Comfy Cloud API. 2 inputs, positive prompt and negative prompt. Positive is what you want, negative is what you want to exclude. Then you've got the Save Image node. It grabs the output and writes it to your output folder. Nothing fancy, it's the standard save node you've seen before. Notice how minimal this is. 3 effective nodes, that's the whole workflow. Because Z-Image Turbo handles the sampler, VAE decode, and model loading internally via the API, you don't see those exposed as separate nodes here. That's the trade-off with partner nodes. Less visibility, but way less friction. Okay, a few gotchas before you go off and run this. First, you need a Comfy Cloud account. This is not local inference. There is a free tier, but keep an eye on your credits. Link is in the description. Second, partner node does not equal open weights. You cannot swap the checkpoint or load a LoRa on top of this model the way you can with Flux or SDXL. It's a closed API call. If you need that level of control, you'll want a different workflow. Third, negative prompts matter more than you'd expect with this model. Z-Image Turbo responds strongly to negatives, so don't leave that field blank. And fourth, Q, don't spam. Each generation costs a credit. If you're iterating fast, watch your queue and use the seed lock so you're not burning credits on the same result twice. Now let's talk about prompts that actually work well. For photorealistic results, try something like cinematic close-up portrait of a woman, golden hour lighting, shallow depth of field, film grain, with a negative of blurry cartoon painting deformed. For stylized concept art, ancient temple overgrown with neon-lit vines, cyberpunk jungle, volumetric fog, concept art style. Negative, photorealistic modern buildings, people. And for abstract texture work, macro photograph of cracked obsidian surface, iridescent reflections, 8K detail. Negative, blurry, flat, low detail. The pattern you'll notice is that describing light and render style explicitly makes a big difference. Z-Image Turbo responds really well to cinematography language, so think in terms of camera, lighting, and mood rather than just subject matter. Same workflow, different prompts. That's all of this. The real power here is the speed. You can iterate 10 ideas in the time it would take SDXL to render one at high quality. The workflow file is linked in the description. Drag it into your own ComfyUI and you're running in under a minute.